Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to go over how to play middle on Anubis CT side. This position is very high impact if you understand how to use your nades correctly and how to rotate properly. The first thing we need to understand is that middle is not really a position that we can hold on to for the entire round. What's been really common on Anubis is just having the B rotator drop their nades for the mid player, and too often does the mid player just waste these nades towards middle. Even if we're getting dropped nades by our teammate, it's pretty impossible to deny mid control for the whole round, especially if the T's send numbers towards mid and throw a smoke on house and a molly at the doors. Because with the smoke here and a molly here, even if we re-smoke middle like this, if the T's just HE and go through or flash and go through, they obviously will have the control. And if we're just playing back here and we hear the HE or the flash, or we don't even hear anything at all, we still don't have any information, so we really haven't gained anything by just throwing a smoke at mid. So our goal as the mid player should be to deny the early rush, get information on whether or not the T's are middle at the start of the round, and then mid round, if we're getting dropped a second util set, we should be using it for the A player, supporting him, or just dropping the nades to him entirely. The early rush can be easily stopped with a molly or a smoke at the start of the round, so you can just run here, throw the molly off the wall, and then if the T's put it out with a smoke, you can just peek on top of the smoke and kill them as they're running through. And if you're going to use a smoke, just make sure to throw it deep enough, hold the smoke when it pops in case they are going to run through. And the reason we are throwing it deep is so that the window is open and the canals players have to worry about a peek from the window. This is more often going to be a peek from your opper, unless you're going to double peek with a teammate from E-box. You just have someone come here, throw a flash off the wall like this. Then from middle, you just swing at the same time as them, so you are peeking the same angle. Now if you have a good spawn with both the molly and the smoke, you can throw a nade like this to try and catch anyone swinging mid at the start of the round. One really nice self flash you can throw at mid is after you throw your molly, you can run to this side of the door here, look for this symbol, the left side of it, aim to the top of the door here, left click the flash like this. This flash will land up here in mid, and anyone mid will be blind, so you can take a peek for info or get any kills if they are standing in the open. Now I'm going to go over a couple mid setups if you have two people, and then I will go over how to support your A player. A really nice flash your teammate should know is the mid flash, so you just want to have them come stand in this corner, look for this black line, aim at the top of this brick, left click the flash. This flash will land right here, blinding anyone in mid, and you can take a peek from house if there is no house smoke. Now if there is a house smoke thrown by the T's, your teammate can throw the same lineup with an HE grenade and it will blow up in the house smoke, so you can take a peek. A really nice play you can do is have your teammate blow up in the smoke while you throw a flash off the wall like this, so that anyone standing in the middle of mid will be blind. This is actually a play I used in an ECL match against Flom, and I'll show a clip of that now.
I'm ready to peek.
Come mid shoot.
Yeah. 2 nades mid, they're refining.
Oh, they just refought mid with nade flash, yeah.
That's basically all you're going to need to know in order to fight towards middle. Now I'm going to go over how to support your teammate at A. When you're rotating off of mid, you're going to want to play around camera a lot, and that can be either jiggling from here with a smoke out, ready to stuff them if they try and split towards A, or jiggling back towards here if your teammate is playing closer to A main, so you can play towards him. If they try and A split, you guys can push towards A main together. Anytime you're getting split on a bomb site and you have a site partner, you want to communicate which side you want to fight, and of course if we have a teammate towards A main, then we would want to fight towards A main together and take this control, so that when they split, we're not just fighting two different things. That way we can kill anyone inside of A main, and then the retake will be a lot easier because we have all of this control. And of course, if your teammate is not playing towards A main and is playing a further back angle like Heaven, then you wouldn't want to play close to A main. You would want to play somewhere like this, so that if they split, you can stuff this and then hold this line together. Basically, your job as the mid player after you rotate off of house and doors is to keep this info so that they can't split B easily, and if you get smoked, just communicate that towards your B players. One important flash to know is the flash that lands here so that your A main teammate can take fights into A main. Basically, if you're playing from camera, you can just throw the flash anywhere in this corner. Just aim it like the blue ribbon, take a few steps and throw. This flash will land here and blind anyone inside of A main. Now a flash your A player should know is a flash that re-aggresses you into mid, so you just stand around here, aim in the middle of this rectangle, and left click throw like this. This flash will land here, blind anyone inside of middle, and you can peek from camera and get info or kills. Like I said before, you might find yourself in this position jiggling with a smoke out, but if your teammate from B comes to temple and wants to peek mid, make sure you know this flash as well, because this can be an easy way to get info or kills. Now as for rotating, if your op wants to leave B and come towards A, or they started towards A at the beginning of the round, you need to make sure that you're in a position to be the third B player. Basically what this means is if you know the opper is going to start towards A and you already have two players towards A, then instead of falling back to here, you'd want to fall back towards temple so you can rotate towards B a lot quicker. Now if it's the mid round and you've been jiggling from here and your opper from B wants to rotate around to A and comes around spawn like this, then this rotate would be really risky if you try and come through mid, so it's not bad if you just take the longer rotate and swap with your teammate as long as the timing seems okay. What I mean by the timing being okay is that of course it's not too late in the round and that your B players are understanding that a long rotate is coming and stuff their site accordingly. So if they know that you're taking a long rotate, they should be stuffing their side of the map with a smoke or molly or anything so that they can buy time for you to make it towards the B bomb site. The opper on CT side will really dictate a lot of the rotates, so if he is playing towards A, then you have to beat the B rotate and vice versa. So just make sure you're paying attention to where your op is and then rotating accordingly. Alright, that's basically it. If you have any questions or think I might have left anything out, make sure to leave a comment down below, join my Discord, or leave a message in my chat if I'm live on Twitch. I hope these tips can help, and good luck in your games. See ya.